Hello everyone, my name is Isaiah Sanchez and the learning outcome I chose to do my mini lecture on is describing the general structure of a neuron and the types and functions of neurons. To begin with, a neuron is another name for a nerve cell, which is the most basic component of the nervous system. The cell body contains the nucleus, which controls and regulates the homeostasis of a neuron. Extending from the cell body are dendrites, which is responsible for receiving information from other nerve cells. Some neurons may have no dendrites, while other nerve cells may have up to thousands of dendrites extending from its cell body. Neurons also have a nerve fiber, more commonly known as the axon, which is responsible for sending information from the neuron. There are only one axon per nerve cell, but axons can have branches that extend from it known as collateral. At the end of the axons are axon terminals, which release neurotransmitters, or chemical signals that are passed on from one neuron to the next through a process called the synapse. Different types of neurons are classified by their names and functions. The different types of neurons are known as the sensory, motor, and interneurons. Sensory neurons are also known as afferent neurons and are primarily responsible for receiving information from the sensory receptors of the body. Sensory neurons are unique in the sense of their structure because they are unipolar, meaning that they only have one axon and no dendrites at all. Most of the structure of the sensory neurons, such as the cell body and most of the axon, are found in the peripheral nervous system. Motor neurons, also known as efferent neurons, are primarily responsible in influencing control of movement. A specific type of motor neuron, known as the alpha motor neurons, comes from the horn of the spinal cord and have many dendrites and long axons that connect directly to muscle fibers, elongating and shortening muscles. There is also another type of motor neuron known as the gamma motor neuron, which differs from the alpha in that it does not lengthen or shorten muscles, but instead plays an important role in the process of muscle contraction. Lastly, interneurons are primarily responsible for integration, or being the conductor of the flow of information between the sensory and motor neuron. Interneurons are the most common type of neuron found in the nervous system, and they send signals that to move your hand when you touch something hot, for example, but can also send that signal to your brain, allowing you to acknowledge and recognize the pain of touching something hot. Thank you.